trucks, Trans-Ams, Timaru, the key ingredients for the most successful meeting of New Zealand's summer motor racing series for years. Forget the BS of other overinflated crowd figures, this one's legit, with 15,000 people at the Levels track for the CRC meeting that hosts the opening round of the Tasman Express New Zealand-Australia Truck Challenge. And round 3 of the NZ Trans Am Champs. It's Levels' biggest crowd ever, many of these fans having queued for hours to get in. The reward is a bit of this, and this, a bit of that, and a bit of the other. Or should that be more of the same? And then there's this guy. Doesn't look a bad sort of a bloke, but when it comes to Trans-Tasman truck racing, he's the enemy. Aussie star Rodney Crick leads an ominous Ocker domination in qualifying.
Well, we always hope to do really well, and we just come off our 5th title at home, and that was fantastic. And, we had a bit of a shunt at home in the last race in the wet, and the boys just rebuilt the truck to get it over here, so it was just hopefully everything was going to be right to get on the money, and the old girl was straight back on the pace. It's been a fantastic truck over the years, and it just keeps coming back.
And this is one of Crick's sidekicks, baby-faced 38-year-old Glenn Dobson, driver of a wickedly quick 18-litre V10 MAN.
What's the story, though? What's this motor doing sitting way out the back there?
Oh, that's the rules back home in Australia and in Europe. Us Kiwis are behind times, I think.
And then there's the even more youthful Luke Cedars, driver of another made-to-race MAN.
They tell us you're the baby of the Aussie team.
That's right, 20 years of age and just starting to kick some butt.
Babies aren't meant to do that, are they?
This baby is.
Lined up against the Kangaroos, the Kiwi cat of Southland trucking boss Inky Tulloch, struggling in qualifying.
I haven't been to the track for 4 or 5 years, but that's no excuse. It's a real handling track, and our truck's just not quite there yet, but tomorrow's race day.
Another of the Kiwi top 3 is the quiet, quick Robin Porter and his Kenworth.
Chances of beating them?
Oh, you never know on the day, but it doesn't look too good at the moment, does it? Yeah, but, we'll be trying hard.
Next, a former rally star and a Western star, Neil Allport.
We're here to, take on the Australians and help to, win the Trans-Tasman Challenge, really, for the Kiwis. So that's our main objective. We've worked hard in the last couple of days to get the truck competitive in a race situation, in the real rough and tumble that we're going to have with those other 3 trucks.
The opening moments of the Tasman Express New Zealand Truck Race Championship here at Timaru. Robin Porter's truck, we were travelling on board with Sots into the 2nd place, but only just the MAN on the outside of him. Inky Tulloch in that Cat Volvo White Aero right behind him in the black and yellow truck. They disappear into the smoke momentarily, and when they come out, look at the lead Crick has in that Volvo N10. This is Robin Porter in 2nd place. Oh, contact there between Tulloch and Glenn Dobson in the yellow MAN. Big contact. That's a very quick part of the track. Look how nonchalant this guy is. Rodney Crick out in the lead in that Shell Volvo N12. 5-time Aussie champ, as he said. And he's leaving the chasing job to the Kiwis. Well, the other Aussies as well. There's Neil Allport. There's Glenn's Luke Cedars. And right behind him, Kelvin Bonney in the McGinty's Records truck. And Malcolm Little right behind him as well. The view from Robin Porter's Eagle Spares truck shows the situation out front, but he's coming under attack from Inky Tulloch. The Southland trucking operator comes down the inside, bang, into the side of the Eagle Spares Kenworth. There's contact there, contact again. Look at Porter trying to come back at him and hold him out, but now the job's done. Oh, peels off the hubcap off the Cat truck as it goes by. So no beg pardons there, I have to say. Inky Tulloch, though, he definitely got the pace or the handling of the truck ride through that section of the track. Oh, Dobson gets on the gas early, leaving the hairpin in that MAN. Gets the tail of it out wide. Now he's trying to put some pressure on Robin Porter ahead of him. Tulloch, though, making the break. Can he get back up to his arch rival from Australia? Oh, Malcolm Little has a bit of a collision with Kelvin Bonnie's Kenworth. Bonnie back on the inside of him. He won't be too pleased about that. And in fact, lets him know. Comes back and tags the back end of Little's truck. And there's damage. So Malcolm Little, there's damage on the back end. The rear suspension deranged. That was Ron Salter looming up behind him. A former rival to this man, Rodney Crick. Salter took the Aussie title off Crick a couple of years ago in the truck that Inky Tulloch now runs. Tulloch has taken all this into Crick, straining his way around the track. Don't tell me that it's no effort driving one of these big rigs around the tight Timaru circuit. There's the evidence, as you can hear. Rodney Crick, as we travel on board with him, way out in front of the field, and still really working hard, working the truck hard, working himself. And got a good break still on Inky Tulloch. Oh, and Dobson lets the tail end swing out again out of the hairpin. Seems like he does that half the time. Okay, we're travelling on board with Robin Porter. There goes Dobson. So Dobson passing around the outside of the big sweeper off the back straight. Very brave move by the Aussie, but it's not going to be enough to deny his teammate, his countryman, Rodney Crick, definitely the runaway winner of this race ahead of Inky Tulloch. But it's been a very action-packed opener to the series.
No, I don't call that action-packed. I call that stupidity. Inky needs to be reported, and they need to come down hard on him. They could have killed somebody. No, you're going too fast there. We're doing 150 k's an hour, and he's just driving into the side of me and put me off into the grass at that speed. That's just not on. That isn't racing. Something's going to have to be done, and it's going to start today.
Yeah, I'm not really sure what happened there. I mean, I just felt my back and I just kept going, and then next thing I felt my truck sideways. So I'm not sure what actually happened there, but I can't see any marks on my truck. It must be in the back bumper, hooked into his front or something like that. So, yeah, I don't know what probably is, but I didn't mean to. Yeah, I don't want anybody to get upset. I mean, we drive hard. I mean, the reality is that it takes two to tango.
So Rodney Crick takes the win in his Volvo ahead of Tulloch. Glenn Dobson coming home third, then Porter and Cedars.